Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Scrap Madness where Laura and I do a video a day, and there's the cup file I am going to use. And while you guys are watching me do my mixed media, I finally figured out my light situation. I'm so excited, so excited. We have a special guest for today, and it is Becky from My Creative Life. She does tons of different mixed media type stuff. She does her 12 by 12 layout. She does all of that, but she also does more like journaling type stuff and in her art journals and all of that good old style on her channel. So make sure you go check her out. Everybody will be linked down below, of course, along with this cup file. I got it from Paige Evans. I'm only using one side of it. And what I decided to do is that I went stash basting. I found some older stuff that are Paige Evans, which I think most of this actually came from Paige when I ordered and purchased her kit that she provided on one of her channels. She sent out, I think it was like $86 or something like that, and I got this big old thing full of merchandise, and I absolutely love the product she sent me. So what I did was that I distressed, and then I took my little scissors and I cut a little bit of a piece out and then placed it down. You'll see that I place a bunch of little embellishments there. So here's part of the cup file. I decided to do some mixed media on here, and I didn't do any backing to this. I leave it laced out just to, I guess, to just have it as a part of an embellishment more than like a actual cup file. Like, yes, it is a cup file, but I placed it as a embellishment instead versus it being more of the main focal point and less other paper stuff. It was part of that. So I got out this stencil and I pulled out a bunch of colors, which is what you just saw, and I'm just placing this stuff all over. Now, the photos that I showed you, this is, like I said, I've been catching up on my daughter's kindergarten year. In January of 2018, my husband went and pulled, got a promotion and pulled rank. And so at this point, he was moved on into starting first class in the Army, and he wanted Kaylin to put the rank on his chest and then me to place his hat on his head. Well, Kaylin, there's this like underlining golden rule. I don't know. It's something that everybody's always done, where we kind of quote unquote slap or punch the rank onto the chest. And we were trying to get Kaylin to do that, but she didn't do it. But she was too chicken because she's still that shy person, even though y'all hear her on my channels and have watched me through social media that she is a very sassy person. But when there's a ton of people in front of her, she clams up like no tomorrow, and that is her daddy. That comes from her dad through and through. And she was scared to put this rank on his chest. So we finally got it on her, and I had to straighten it out because it was crooked, and we had to make sure that it was at least straight when she put it on, and then of course I made sure I put the hat on right. And that's what these photos are. This will go into her album because it's talking about how she was able to do Daddy's rank for the first time, and she absolutely loved it. She loved she was like the star of this promotion, because let me tell you, afterwards she got into slapping everybody's hand and all that, because you still have to shake everybody's hand, and because we're part of the promotion and this, that, and the other. And it's just a fun, for Josh and I, it's just like another day that we've got to show off and all this. But for Kaylin, this was her first time. So I figured let's put it in her book, and then also I am documenting a couple other photos instead in our album of the promotion, because every time Josh has gotten promoted while we've been together, he's always been downrange. So this is technically my first promotion that I've been involved in, because every other one was while he was downrange. But that's okay. And it was a lot of fun. Kaylin enjoyed it. And of course, you know, me documented is enjoying it too. So what I did was is that I placed everything down, and on this particular embellishment that I am putting down, I am also going to do my journaling. I haven't placed my journaling on there yet, but I am going to. And it's, you know, I'm just going to document about how she was excited and then nervous and all of that. And my little bit of a trick is to make it look like I wanted this banner to go all the way across my photo. I cut a little bit of it off and place it on the other side of the pictures, and then it looks like I have it running all the way across. But really, I took a piece of it off because you can't see, because I tucked both sets underneath. So it looks like I'm running it across, just as a tidbit if you want it to spread just a little bit extra. So down on the bottom, I take a couple of banners, and all of the papers, all of the embellishments that I'm using. So the papers are from Paige Evans. The embellishments that I'm digging through right now are the Crepe Paper Flourish collection or Blossom collection, something like that. I got in the hip kit, and then all of the chipboards that you see are from Confetti. So this is a promotion. Has absolutely nothing to do with a birthday party, which is kind of what the Confettis is about. The Cartabellas there that I'm using is all about nature and going outside, and growing flowers has absolutely nothing to do with a promotion. But I literally used all of those items and turned it into this gorgeous, simple layout. And I was trying a couple of different things just to add, and I make sure that I keep that cut file more of the focal point, as well as the rest of the layout and including the photos. And what I do is that, so the chipboard is not so thick on the layout, I take a bunch of the layers off. Just a little bit of a tidbit. So you still have the chipboard look, but not as thick. I also did that with the banner. I place a bunch of dimensionals underneath the cut file because I want it to stick up a little bit here and there, because I'm going to place enamel dots and black splatters throughout this layout. So make sure that you go check out Laura's and Becky's over at My Creative Life. All the links will be down below. If you're wanting this this cut file, it is a Paige Evans cut file as well, and I'll link that down to her Etsy shop. Now remember, if you have a silhouette, you could get them in the silhouette as well. I just don't have access to silhouette because I don't have a silhouette, so I get all of her cut files through her Etsy shop because of that reason, because she gives out the PNGs for my Cricut. And if you do need any help with the cut files or whatever the case may be, you can drop me a comment. I will definitely help you. I've helped quite a bit of people in her group as well for the cut files, because sometimes you're not quite sure about what's going on with the file or what's not working. I do place that butterfly in that one little spot. And then this is pretty much, I do put dimensionals on the leaves so it kind of sticks up just a little bit, or on the petals. Oh my, the wings. It's a butterfly, Miranda, a butterfly. They have wings, not petals. Welcome to my world of editing and videotaping. So when I film this, it is the 5th. And this is going up on the 11th. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm staying very consistent. I'm staying ahead. I'm about a week ahead every time. But let me tell you, this has just been, like, I don't know why I torture myself. And then I bring in other people like Laura to torture her too on doing a video a day. But I really like it because I get 31 layouts down depending on what month I have it in. So here I go. I grab out my stash of embellishment or enamel dots. Some of them are from Close to My Heart. Some of them are from Stampin' Up. Every time Stampin' Up or Close to My Heart has embellishments, on sale or in their new catalogs or whatever, I try to bulk them out because they're relatively priced for the amount of product that you get, and you can get quite a bit for like $4 or $5. So I do rack them out. I do have a bin that has all of my enamel dots, and they're all just different colors and sizes and all that, because you just never know what you want. And it's not like it's a big bin, it's just I do have a lot of different shapes and sizes for it because I do use them a lot. You see me pull them out quite a bit. The still shots are coming up. I'm finishing out here with some shimmer tartar, which is the black acrotones, and then that is it. The still shots are coming up, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.